Kylian Mbappe wants out of PSG immediately. FABRIZIO Romano has reported this story via his Twitter account, and I said, who am I not to come out and really give my view over this? Because we entitled to different opinions, you know that very well. And welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where you're watching us from, I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button, plus smashing hit notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. So today is really a very chilly day. I've come in late, obviously, but I'll try to add up lots of things to see to it that we add up the dots and bring you the latest that you guys deserve onto the Rokani Media Football. It's the transfer news show. Kylian Mbappe has gone ahead and really told PSG that please, I want out. Maybe this is not where I am, and I might have made a mistake recently for renewing my contract. Smash the like button, and obviously if you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss certain stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, FABRIZIO Romano took to his tweet and told us that Kylian Mbappe not happy with Paris Saint-Germain as current situation is really tense. He wants to leave the club as soon as possible. Paris Saint-Germain feels he is really putting pressure on the club. They have no intention to sell Kylian Mbappe. Now, what has brought the pressure? You guys, I know very many people say lots of things, but to me, I've been thinking about this story. I want to do it like 2-3 hours ago. I said, let me first really give my head a very huge thought. And obviously, I came up with a reason that might seem ridiculous, yet it's really, according to me, it's really the main reason as to why this guy is really wanting out of PSG. Having signed a new contract just 3-4 months into, 3-4 months, I think they're three months into the start of his new contract, and he's telling them that he wants to quit. What has really brought it? What has really changed? Obviously, I believe the reason is Erling Haaland. If you diagonalize everything well, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland have been presumed to be the heirs to the throne of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in the next generation. They are thought to be the leaders of the next generation. Now, for the previous years, it has been a walkover for a man who goes the Kylian Mbappe, because Mbappe was really winning almost a league in his countryside. And obviously, for the previous 3 years, you've seen PSG either reaching the final, semi-final, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And I think they're beaten in 2020 by Bayern Munich on the finale. Semi-final, I think they lost to, was it Bayern Munich again? Which team they lost to the final? I think it was it Man City in the finale in the semi-finals of 2021. Now, the last year, 2022, or this year, they were knocked out by Real Madrid. You remember that very well. So we look at Erling Haaland at Borussia Dortmund. They couldn't win the league. You know that very well. And he could come out and really score very many goals in the Champions League, but his team couldn't surpass the quarterfinal, and most of the times they really got relegated or knocked out at the round of 16. And with all of that, Mbappe looked ahead of Erling Haaland. That's it. But when Erling Haaland joined Man City, things really changed. Things really changed. Why did they change? One, Haaland got signed by a club that wins the Premier League. City, out of the last 6 Premier League titles, they've won 5, meaning that he's now a contender to win a league. Secondly, City played in the semi-finale of last year. They played in the finale of 2021, where they lost to a side which goes by the name of Chelsea. And this season too, they have a chance to be one of the finalists and maybe win it. And when you add up all those, it looks like Erling Haaland is now a step ahead of a man who goes by the names of Mbappe. And Mbappe cannot compete with Haaland while he's at PSG. He has to go in and be looking for a club. And obviously the stats of a man who goes by the names of Erling Haaland: 5 goals in the Champions League, 15 goals in the league, are really horrible. You get? The guy has just played, is it 11 games? and is having 20 goals scored, not 20 goal involvements. When you add on the involvements, has like 23, 24. But that has really thrown Mbappe the wrong way. He knows that this guy is capable of winning a Ballon d'Or. And to win a Ballon d'Or, it requires you to win the league and obviously go on and win the Champions League most of the times. And we look at Man City, maybe Haaland was the missing jigsaw into the piece of was the missing piece in the jigsaw of Pep Guardiola to win the league. Sorry, to win the Champions League, because the league looks like it's going to go their way. Although Arsenal is really putting in some bit of resistance, but you can know what Man City is all about and what they are chasing. So, how can Mbappe go ahead and really counter Erling Haaland? The answer is simple. He has to join Real Madrid. That's it. Because when you're playing Real Madrid, they have all chances of winning the Champions League. Remember, they're defending champions. And secondly, winning their league is really not hard for them, because even Barcelona, that would have come in and really put in a shift, is really trying to rebuild itself. So if Mbappe is at Real Madrid and Haaland is at Man City, I think the equation will be 100% balanced. But if at all Kylian Mbappe stays at PSG, and Haaland continues at Man City, scoring those goals, because it looks like he's not going to stop scoring goals, obviously Mbappe won't be in the picture of winning what we call the Ballon d'Or. And obviously, this guy, who goes by the names of Erling Haaland, is in the Premier League. Being in the Premier League, it makes a lot of noise and news. That means a lot of stuff to come in through and do the needful as far as this game of football is concerned. So I believe Mbappe is scared of a man who goes by the name of Erling Haaland. That's why he has really gone into putting a transfer, he has put in transfer request, though it's really verbal, not formal. And we've had a story that tomorrow is going to be in Madrid to go ahead and really talk to Real Madrid. But it looks like they want close to 400 million euros for this guy. Will Madrid break the bank and really get this guy in? Because we've known this team of Real Madrid that the short sales they make on that day of unveiling the player almost equate to the amount of money they've spent to really buy this player. So the accountants of Real Madrid, I think they're already down calculating their heads, as they had calculated last year that when we pay 160 million euros for Kylian Mbappe, we are going to get him. But that bid was really turned down by PSV. And remember, Mbappe told us that it was not by his making to go on and not join Real Madrid, but it was really something that was countered by the president of France, who he told Mbappe that, please, you shouldn't leave PSG in there. For that, he really got a call from the president. That's what Mbappe really told us. So we're waiting to see whether this time it's not going to be the president that is going to hinder him to leave France. But obviously, with the career of Kylian Mbappe, if at all you really want to be great, you need to leave this club and really join Real Madrid. And this leaves PSG in a very critical situation, because even Messi signed, I think, a 3-year contract with PSG. Now, I think he signed, is it 2 years or 3 years with another year to trigger? And there are rumors that Xavi wants Messi back at Barcelona, and Messi will never say no to Barcelona, because he cried when he was leaving, and he left because he never wanted to leave. The financial situation of Barcelona made him leave the club and really jet to a side which goes by names of PSG. So if at all PSG loses Messi, Mbappe, that means they're on the verge of losing Neymar. But to the manager like Gatla, it's really good news for him, because those egos would have been thrown out of the team. And obviously, he will be dealing with players that really want to come in and really play football and really do what we call the proper rebuild of a team which goes by the name of PSG. But the owners are really so much mindful on the amount of money that these players making for the club, and obviously what they really do to see to it that their club really wins. So guys, that's what I think about Mbappe wanting out of PSG immediately. Go into the comment section, tell me what you think about Mbappe wanting out of PSG. Rokani David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, and obviously smash the subscription button. For smashing it, hit the notification bell that enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video. onto this channel. I hand you over to the mighty Lord. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below as far as Mbappe wants out of PSG. I'm out for now. See you later, my mates.